Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live broadcast. And in this broadcast, I know you're playing as the Dallas Mavericks in my NBA franchise, and I'm going to be playing. Maybe I'll be doing a few NBA games. If you're and happy Memorial Day to all the veterans out there. If you're new to the broadcast, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. When I said that, I meant Happy Memorial Day weekend. Should put it like that.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. Welcome, everyone, to an opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day.
What did I do? Oh, I chose the wrong team. Oh, no.
Hey,
No. Oh, I chose the wrong side. I chose the Spurs by accident. Sorry, I had to start over. I chose the wrong team. Mistake. Hey, no.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking for. Doris opening night. What we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the die-hard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The start backcourt, Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Doncic finds Irving. From outside, off the mark.
Come on.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fires from the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can take it back to him in that same area.
And going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decade.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Johnson from outside. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Start for them. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic against Jones. Passes it to Bissell. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Gafford.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Vassell, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Johnson in the corner, fires from deep. That drops, nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And here's Green outside. Another three for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
The three for Doncic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Here's Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Right side, Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Jones, no luck. Spurs leading by 4. Over to the left wing. Osman. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Sohan. Here's Branham. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And so here is Dallas with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind the Nets. What'll help?
Well, Doris, some question is, you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Branham. The defending.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Keldon Johnson has been leading the charge for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Straight away, they open things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Derek Jones. Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Exum, and it's Lively in at the 5. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. From 12 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out. Mavericks trail by 9, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. 7th in free throw percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, again, you got to love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Pass to Austin. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Austin's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jones for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Branham. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. Branham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Finish off the break. And the Spurs lead by 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in their 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
They need this. Hardy, no good. Spurs leading by 16. Collins, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. No hand.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here's Green outside. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. And that one goes long.
Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jones drives in. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter. Dallas calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Collins. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. Jones checked in for Josh Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
And the basket by Vassell.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Irving attacking. Powell, that's good.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Jones with 8 points for him. And Wembanyama inside. Off target with his three.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Beyond the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound. Here's Powell driving in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
On its way from Irving for two. And so it's San Antonio with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And look here now, the Mavericks. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do?
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
He's just like Jimmy.
And that about wraps it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Spurs leading by 21. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in its center, locking down the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Johnson's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 10.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Green over Johnson. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance.
And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wembanyama looking it over. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? That they like the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Jones for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Doncic passes to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Irving with a clean look. And Callis again with the bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the pass to Bissell. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Check out the numbers for Keldon Johnson. Good season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Jones for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Jones. San Antonio with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Jones, the best of Bissell. San Antonio again missing.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
On the basket by Jones.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Johnson at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through.
Cleveland, no good. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Keldon Johnson has been leading the charge for the Spurs. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide With this speed, they had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Branham. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jones from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Looking to get back on track here.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Osman.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Spurs making a switch here. Zohan's checked in. Mavericks trailed by 21. Here's Jones, driving the lane, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Wow, you're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Branham can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jones trying to get open. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Pass to Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash round physical basketball, guys.
Comfortable beyond the arc from anywhere on the floor. Tim Hardaway Jr. is pure from 3.
Vassell wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Hardaway. A beautiful.
Yeah, I thought the D might prevent him from getting a clean look, but that was the ideal time to break out the reverse.
Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Jones with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. That one goes in, and the Spurs lead by 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. This one for 3, and the basket by Vassell.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson in the corner. Takes a 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist of the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Jones, no luck. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Branham, the pass to Collins. And Lively pulls it down. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Hardaway. No good with the layup. Here's Branham. To the wing on the left. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just...
A festive atmosphere inside the NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Green, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer, Bridges, and the Nets another 3.
Look at that catch and shoot ability for Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Pass to Washington. From downtown, drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Thomas. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And Gafford with the block. Doncic with it, covered by Schroeder. Here's Washington. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Fires for 3. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Gafford.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
It's Thomas on the wing. And And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thomas passes to Schroeder. A good look from Johnson. Gafford grabs the miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Back to Green. Pass to Doncic. Now Washington from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Irving for 3. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 5 now.
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
Bridges outside. It's Thomas on the wing. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
When Johnson hits a 3 from that corner, it just seems to energize his entire team.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Now here's Simmons, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in 3-point percentage last year. Fifth best, the Nets.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks for deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Schroeder.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
The Mavericks trailing. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8. 1:05 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Missed inside.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
For 3, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Well, the Mavericks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Jones. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 1. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Simmons looking around to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Outside Hardaway. Over Bridges. Hits the front of the rim and out. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its own. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the triple. Dallas shooting at about 44% so far. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Irving for three. Rebounded by the Nets. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. For three, Smith. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost blocked that shot in time. Just a man a second late.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Smith. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Irving, pass to Jones. Dallas, no good that time either. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Washington's checked in for Exum. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And here's Simmons. 14 points his last outing. Claxton can't get it to go. Jones against Simmons. Good. Jones has got 5 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Washington. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shots to great shots.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Launches it. Rebound Brooklyn.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
Simmons, pass to Claxton. Stripped it away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's Gafford missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Claxton tipped back in for 2. And the Nets lead by 7.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving point at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Gafford with the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Thomas. From deep, Johnson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing for 3, Hardy. The second effort, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Got a piece of it.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
For 3, Bridges. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 9.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
From deep, here's Duck, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front, up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter after.
They're giving up loads of threes. You can see that. Defensively, it's like they're a step too late, too often.
Yeah, as a coach.
And moving on. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the floor for the Nets, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Mavericks trailing. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Green.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
20 feet out. And it's Irving missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instincts. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Outside Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Irving for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges passes to Claxton. Schroeder with it. Now Doncic defending. Kept alive. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Johnson. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
And it's Irving off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Well, you look at Claxton, topping the chart with his efficiency.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Bridges outside, fires the 3. And there's the slam, dunk to finish it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from a great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Pass to Bridges. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Stop jumping out of bounds.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Simmons against Kleba. Here's Johnson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Hardy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's what they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Finney Smith checked in for Claxton.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well, right?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Thomas misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Green from the arc. The Mavericks rebound. Wow, it's good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Outside, Finney Smith. Outside, Schroeder. Oh, there's the alley. Simmons, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And here's Schroeder outside. The shot that time not on target. continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Nets up by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Attention.
For 3, Bridges. And that bucket makes it a 6 for 10 in the contest.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back. Here's Sharp. Sinks that one from the post. Sharp's got his first basket of the night.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
To the inside, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Lively. Will it go? Rebound Brooklyn. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Down low. That one doesn't drop. Jones with some nice D. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close look. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown. Brooklyn.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Mavericks foul. Kyrie Irving, 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Watford. Thomas comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. Here's Thomas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
2nd team foul.
The first one falls.
Cameron Thomas at the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Dallas shooting just 34% so far in this one. Gafford blocked, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 10, Ben Simmons.
That'll be a 5-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Here's Schroeder. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. For 3, Bridges. And the Nets miss again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Irving, no good.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Simmons, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. For Dallas, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Simmons with it. Now Doncic defending. Thomas passes to Simmons. Johnson for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 8 assists in the game. Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Pass to Schroeder. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Irving. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simmons. Here's Bridges. Yep, that one's good. Bridges has got 8 points in the quarter. There's 1:26 left in the final quarter. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. The three is up. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Bridges has got 24 points.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Schroeder. Watford comes in for Johnson. Finney-Smith's checked in for Bridges. And it's Walker in for Thomas. Brooklyn with the ball. A 17-point lead, their biggest. The drive by Walker. Can't cash it in from close range. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Jones misses. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Walker.
Mavericks foul. Derrick Jones Jr. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Outside Walker. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And that's going to end this broadcast. If you're new to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Follow me on social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.